Making this hotline number easier to remember and call, a hotline that is proven to be an effective tool in a crisis, will save lives.
A bold and important prediction from local, state, and federal leaders today on the eve of a new service going live across Wisconsin and the entire country.
You'll want to memorize this number, 988. It is meant to be a lifeline for people in need, echoing a number we all know by heart. We have one of Wisconsin's congressional members to thank for turning that number from being an idea into a reality that launches tomorrow. Armand Rahman joins us to explain.
Eric and Charlotte, Congress designated the 988 code in 2020. With staffing being low at crisis centers nationwide, there's concern about the influx of calls expected, but Wisconsin officials say the state is ready to support those struggling.
Good morning, 988. How can I help you?
The hope is that 988 becomes as embedded in people's minds as 911 and provides more specific services.
Sending our police to a mental health crisis can be a misdirected use of our law enforcement and first responder resources and may not give those in crisis the direct connection to compassionate, accessible care and support that they need.
Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin helped spearhead the federal plan. The new number is expected to generate 93% more emergency calls over the next year, fielded by dispatchers with Family Services of Northern Wisconsin. They hope to increase their staff of 26 with $1.7 million federal grant dollars over 2 years.
Wisconsin is ready to implement this 988 number.
Officials hope 988 helps more struggling youth, members of the LGBTQ plus community, and veterans.
I hear a similar sentiment shared again and again. To quote, "Of the men and women who served with me, I've lost more to suicide than to combat."
Giving everyone, but especially those who fought for our country, someone to lean on.
Any veteran in crisis can now call 988, press the number 1, and be connected with the Veteran Crisis Line. You will be connected with a real person qualified to support veterans.
When Senator Tammy Baldwin first presented the bill in 2019, she saw crisis creeping into one of Wisconsin's most important industries.
Increased rate of rural resident suicide for agricultural workers and farmers because of the major financial stress.
Which is why greater accessibility could be the first step for those deep in struggle.
988 is going to help us save lives.
And it's important to note the existing 10-digit suicide hotline is not going away. Both that number on your screen now and 988 will be routed to the same Suicide Crisis Lifeline.